Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Guidance Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for another goodie box reveal. I am in St. Louis in a hotel room, so I'm in a different setting. I apologize for the lighting, but on my little weekend stay, I have gathered some trinkets that are great divination tools, energy related tools, tools that you use to manifest, oracle cards. I didn't get any tarot cards. I saw these two oracle decks that just sung to me, so I got those instead. So I'm gonna share you all my little goodies I got. Starting off first, what I got from my sister. Um, she made me a manifestation jar. Um, did she put the candle in? Or did she forgot to give me the candle? Oh, there is a candle. There's a candle inside of it that it burns down as well, inside the center. Y'all see that there? And I've never had a manifestation jar before. So she gave me little instructions. And basically, with the manifestation jar, you take a moment to center yourself, write your intentions down on a sheet of paper, fold the paper 3 times towards you, place it in a jar, then place your candle in the middle of the jar and burn it for 30 minutes. Then seal the jar with your prayer and the lid. And that's it. And you manifest things that you want to come to you. And I'm really excited about the manifestation jar. Like I said, I've never had it. I've never even heard of it before. But I'm all about the laws of attraction and manifesting things into your life. And if you are even any type of religious faith, prayer is a form of manifestation. You being specific to God for what you want in life, and that's where my prayers go to as well. It's I call them Big G, So that was the first thing I got, and then I said, well, I've lived in St. Louis all my life, but I didn't start really practicing tarot until June of this year. So I had never went to a divination store here in my city, and I didn't even know where they existed. I know where stores, actually, I know a couple of them down on the south side. They sold sage, and so where I used to always get my sage for doing smudging. But I never looked for them for like oracle cards or things like that. So I was going to this one today and ran up on this store called Once Upon a Time, and the whole store was designed with like artifacts recreated from Harry Potter, um, Outlander, I think Lord of the Rings, things of that nature, fantasy related type of TV shows or movies. And she recreates a lot of these things. But I got this bracelet. I might have to go back to the store again tomorrow. I meant to take a picture of her sign. First of all, look at my little bag. How freaking cute is this? I'm in love with the bag, yo. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Oh, I know I put it. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, when I was there, I saw this little charm bracelet, and I freaking love it. It has, I call it Pandora's box. She called it Pandora's box and a few other names that other people, but you can literally open the latch. But I'm not gonna open it. It's supposed to bring you, it's supposed to help you remove yourself from negative energy. It has obsidian. It had, I forgot what these beads were called. This was like the main purpose of me buying. This is something in Native American culture, this type of bead. And that's what helps ward off the evil spirits and the bad dreams. And then there's, I'm gonna go back to the store tomorrow because I gotta remember what all these were that she told me. I wish she had gave me a list, but I just love it. I am absolutely in love with it. And I probably could identify most of the stones myself, but I want to get her explanations again. And like there was a picture inside of the store explaining what these Native American beads are for and their purpose. But I just want to show y'all my bracelet. I just thought, if y'all know what they are just by looking at it on the camera, y'all can tell me. Drop it in the comment section. This is so amazingly beautiful. And 24, not 24, sterling silver, little Pandora's box, And then I got this oil. It's the Mistress of Evil oil. It is focus, isn't it? Mistress of Evil oil, and it's based off of the character Maleficent. I love that character. I do. So I got that, and this smells divine. She told me it was lavender and honey, but it has like a cinnamon. Oh, it has like a cinnamon. It just, oh, you just see that go to my body. Oh, that just got to me. I might have to go back and buy another one of these. It's the one I want to use, and the one I want to just keep as a keepsake forever. This is a, oh, it's, I like that. Okay, but where I was originally going was this little store called Peace, Love, and Happy. Or Peace, Love, Happy. Between these two stores, they were directly across from each other. The energy in that building, when I walked in, I just felt an energy pull that wrapped around me and just like hugged me. It was such a warming experience. And I was like, okay, buy me an oracle deck, buy me a tarot deck. My daughter gave me permission that I can go home and buy one. Y'all know I ain't supposed to be buying no more decks for the rest of the year, but I did it anyway. And so I've been having my eye on the Moonology deck, oracle cards, for a while. It goes through the 28 cycles of the moon. Because it was already open, it's by Hay House. Let the moon be your guide. Because it was already open, she was going to give me 10% off on the book. Or 10% off on it already. Of course, you know, it has, Hay House always gives a little guide to explain the different positions of the moon and what they mean for us. But you can pull these cards daily, not just with the moon. But with the new moon, like say a new start is coming. So you can still use these as oracle cards themselves to give you an idea how your day is going to go. So it doesn't necessarily have to be when the new moon happens, this is the card you pull. Or when, you know, the new moon in Libra happens, this is the card you pull. With doing an oracle reading, you know, you could position these to give you a full day or a full week or full month, no reading to help you with those. And like I said, it basically just goes through these stages of the moon. You know, I have to check the book to see if these are in order because I don't know for certain. This is the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Usually with oracle cards, I like to keep to the key phrases that they have there. But if there also are some imagery that I can like hone in on, I would do so as well. This is the Gibbons moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. And I like the fact that you see how this moon seems to be so close to you. But if you notice that there are pine trees, and pine trees are extremely tall, but the way that this moon sits, it looks like it's in your reach, right there in your hands, that you could just reach out and touch it. Yeah, so I could look at the imagery as well and just bring you something. The new moon in Aquarius bring love into the situation. And see, she's pouring something out of her vessel around her. She's surrounding herself, in this particular case, in this card, with love. So I'm not going to go through all these cards. I'm leaving it impossible, the blue moon. I'm not going to go through all of them. But I've been wanting to buy the Moonology oracle cards for a while. So now that I have them, and I was like, it was meant for me to get them. And the girl you was talking about, that was 10% off. So yeah, your girl Poetry bought them. But this deck here, this is Rainbow Warrior Activation Deck. I don't know how new it is, how old it is. Let me see if it's a copyright on here. I don't see a copyright on here. Maybe it's inside. This is a spiritual tool for the 21st century. The Rainbow Warrior Activation Deck says you have all the answers you need right now. Let the Rainbow Warrior Activation Deck show you. Basically, these are just cards. They're abstract art. And when I picked up the box and saw the back, I was like, maybe, maybe not. And then the young lady in the store said this is her favorite deck, and she keeps them with her. So she pulled out her deck so I could see them. And she let me touch her deck. I let her touch my deck. Like a purse. I got 4 decks in my purse right now, and like our energy exchange was just so beautiful and positive. In addition, there was a guy named Ken that was there. His energy exchange was so, it was just Kevin. It was so energy, so beautiful. So I'm gonna open this up right now and show you that it's abstract. And she was like, here's the guidebook. You can look through it real quick. And I was like, I normally don't use guidebooks. I kind of like go off of intuition. And she's like, well, this is probably a deck that you probably have to read the guidebook first because it's just basically abstract art, right? And I said, well, what caught me to it was that I go to therapy, and it reminds me of the ink blot test. Like you get an ink blot, and then you got to tell your therapist what it is that you're seeing there. That's how I saw these cards. So we sat down. I was going through her cards, and I know we looked at card number 7, and we looked at card number 41. Okay, this is just so slip box. Okay, and it's 52 cards in this deck in the guidebook. And I know for certain I looked at card 7 and card 41. And when I sat there and looked at it, I was like, okay, this card right here looks like this reminds me of a spear, and it's going through somebody's head, and it's piercing the eye back there. So you're using your mind, your intellect to see what is actually there. That's what I saw when I saw the first card. And so she opened up the guidebook. She said, I'll be doggone, you're right. I matched the guidebook. Look at the back. That's beautiful. I didn't even pay attention to the back of the deck when I was in the store. That is beautiful. And then we got to card 41, and I was like, I see a lot of animals here. I see a snake, I see a spider, I see, And so when she read with me in the guidebook, I was like, this is nice. Then she said, oh, this is related to spirit animals. So I was very surprised. Okay, let me see. Tracy Dunblazier and Justin Sederbin are the authors and illustrator of this book. Go Tracy Publishing. This is copyright 2018. That's when it came out. To all the warriors of the rainbow who have lived before, who flourish now, who will live again, to heal the earth and to collect the soul of her people, you are deeply loved, known and supported by galaxies far and wide. Let's see. So the table of it just basically just breaks down. You get the actual artwork, the same thing artwork is on the card, and explanation of what it is or what it means. It actually tells you, like, card 15 is the earth element. It doesn't actually say it on the cards themselves. So let me go through this right here. So I just think the artwork is like tie-dye, like a kaleidoscope. Like when you was little and you used to doodle. You sit there and you doodle something and you color it in with your color pencils or your crayons or whatever. But then once you got done doodling, and you could see images in that doodle. You ever do that? Just take a piece of paper and just scribble. That's basically what this looks like to me. So for number 1, I'm going to show you each card. See, I see an Abijoué there, a Dreamcatcher. I see a Dreamcatcher there. And I see like this is like a ladder or a stairwell to me. And so when I see this, I see like it's a representation of chasing dreams. And with the brightness of the colors, like your dreams, your passion, the colors represent your passion and your dreams. And there's a stick to represent the wands and tarot deck. I see a sun bursting out behind, a brand new day, new beginning. I see a lot when I see this card. And this is definitely for someone intuitively, if I'm not going to use the book. So let me see what the book says that card was. Oh, it even gives you some spreads too to use. Interesting. Okay, so I said this was about chasing dreams, a newness, a stairway to get you somewhere, your passion, Dreamcatcher. So this first card is called Action. See, I say it's written in the book what it is, but it's not written on here. So this is like, I think I like to use it intuitively. Let me see what that says. Okay, so action is a transition from one experience to another. The state of emotion requires immense presence and awareness. Do you find yourself reacting to things or responding to them? The difference consists of what you will know about the events leading up to the current moment. Any action taken now would change your position. Pay attention to your environment, feelings, and thoughts. Once you become clear about the move to be made, do it with all awareness, energy, and joy you can muster. You will meet with the support you need on every level. So there is a stairway. Okay, I know the stairway. Breathe, assess, focus, know, and go. And like just based off of those reading the explanation there, biology and habit can often be impetuous for our reactions, but it's our spiritual awareness and choices that will ultimately train the mind and body to respond. You know, breathe, access, focus, know, and go. That's chasing your dreams, which is pretty much what I was saying here with that card. But okay, so I'm just gonna go through the rest of these cards and show you this one. So I'm not gonna tell you what I'm thinking of them yet, because I'm gonna go back to them again later on in life. That's number 2. I just think the artwork is I never noticed, like you go to the museum and you see somebody looking at the artwork and you got their head turning because they see something different in every angle that you turn the card. There's something absolutely different in every direction that you could turn this card in, however they may fall. So yeah, I think these are gorgeous. This actually looks like a person to me. Oh no, it's like a peacock down there at the bottom though. Like a bird and a person. Definitely feathers here I'm seeing. This is the one I saw in the store. Do you see what I'm seeing? That looks like a bird up there, a phoenix. Then you have your snake there. Fish. A spider. There's other things probably in here. Oh, there's a snail. You know what I'm saying? There's so much on this card that I saw in addition to the flowers, because the flowers are pretty much obvious for me. And then once we got to the book, she was like, yeah, that's what that is. So I feel like really connected with this deck, and it's so unique and different. Yeah. Animal spirits. That's what it is. Animal spirits. I'm gonna keep going. 8. So like if you could ever in therapy or if you just watch it on TV, you see the ink blot test, you see what you see in the card. That's how basically when you're reading tarot, when you're being an intuitive reader, which I consider myself to be, because I try to do the textbook tarot reading thing and it ain't work for me, y'all. But I found that once I look at the cards and I interpret what I'm seeing on the cards, it's almost matching what the textbook would have said. If I go back and look at it, I see a lot of crystals in this one. So yeah, so I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to show you my new goodies. Oh, there's an eye in the center of it all. There's so much. There's a lot of flowers. I love the lines and the colors. The pastels are just really singing to me. The pastels are really singing to me. We're on card 17 here. What do you see? So if you're watching this video and you get to card number 17, tell me what you see. And we'll see if we see the same thing. I'll tell you, if you answer, I'll tell you what I saw. And if it matches yours. I see fire here. Okay. It's 52 cards. I'm on 19. All right. 20. When I get to card 41, I'll show you that one. I don't know. I do love abstract art. It's this painting on the wall behind me right here that I am in love with. In love with. I love unique decks, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone in my short tarot walk, oracle walk, divination walk, have a deck like this. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's probably not as popular because of the fact that it's an abstract art. and you really are using your intuitive mind in order to gather images and a story from these cards. And I would love to see how well they work with my tarot decks. I would love to see how well it works. I don't know, this card right here, something that's really speaking to me about this card. It seems very powerful. It's industrious even. Peacock feathers. See the eyes. All right. I see jellyfish in this one. Be careful, you might get stung. The colors, I'm just loving it. If I ever come back to St. Louis again, I'm gonna have to go back to Peace, Love, Happy, because there was some artwork that the guy Kevin in there had that I wanted to own. Okay, this is the one I said. And I saw you see the human face, right? But these right here look like swords, spears, which, you know, in tarot represents the intellect. And this right here looks like an eye that is being pierced. And then you see like there's veins, I call them veins of truth, and like the sound waves are within the soul. And when we looked up part 41 in the book, let's see what it was. It's a shadow. Underworld, destiny, richness, foundation, void, dispersion in your unconscious. It generates our thoughts, our feelings, and our choices in the times we lack self-awareness. It's our unconscious self, our spiritual imprints, and the place where all our soul memories are stored. The shadow is our greatest source of power, and fear can be a mechanism that will bring you to full awareness of a given moment. I love that. Proceed boldly. Get all the information about your current situation. Do not fear what will come to pass. Examine what is generating your fear and change it within yourself. Remember I said in this card that it looks like the sound waves are internal. So yeah, I love that. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to keep going. Got 10 cards left. And then we're going to wrap up this video. And I may do a reading of some sort. I've done 3 readings since I've been here in St. Louis. So my energy has just been on the roof. It's just been good, great. I'm loving it. The back of these cards is just freaking phenomenally beautiful to me. I just think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. All right, 5 more cards, y'all. Thank y'all for sitting here watching with me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. Hopefully that there's a reading around this channel that will resonate with you. All of my readings are timeless readings, even though they may be saying for the full moon this season, they are still timeless. It's for whenever you see them. That's when it's meant for you to have the message. And I see just tree of life here. Seasonal change. Oh, this could represent so much as far as like a time and season. The leaves are falling. This is beautiful. That's beautiful. So that is my new deck, y'all. Again, it's the Rainbow Warrior Activation deck. So my sister's telling me she's so tired. I'm just getting home or whatever. I understand. I'm supposed to be going to meet my cousin for dinner at 7. It's past 7. She ain't called yet. So I don't think we're going to make it tonight either. So we probably going to end up meeting for breakfast, which is cool. And then I got my Moonology Oracle cards finally. So if I'm not going out with my cousin tonight, I'm going to sit here and read my books, read my cards, and go through them. Oh, and as a free gift, because the lady said that I had such positive energy and she loved my energy just like I loved her energy, a positive vibes balancing mask that she makes. And when I was on their website, I saw so many people talk about this dang old mask and how beautiful they felt and how renewed they felt after they used it. And she gave me instructions on how to mix this as well. But if I had any problems, I could just text her. She gave me her card. Yes. So again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. My manifestation jar. I love this too. Like I said, my sister made this. That's who just texted me. She made this for me. And yeah, I want y'all to have a great weekend. I'll see y'all again in the next video. Peace.